Hello, everyone. I welcome you back, and it is always inspiring to see you again and again into these sessions. And today we are conducting eighth session of front-end development training. And as we have told you that you can visit our LMS where you can register for free and you can do the assignments which are given to get the certification as well. So this online training is those who want to attend on YouTube can surely do that. Those who have missed it can go back on YouTube channel, or you can go back to the LMS. The LMS is www.indeedinspiring.com/LMS. So here you can go and register for this particular course where you can attend the course back, and the assignments which you will find, you can complete those assignments, update them, and then you will be eligible for the certification. So once again, we have Ashish with us who is conducting this particular course wonderfully. So I welcome you back, and let's continue with the course further.
So yeah, thanks to Sujit for providing us the opportunity to deliver something which is on React and Frontend. So yeah, we can start. So yeah, hi guys, and yeah, hope you all are doing well. So again, we are on track, right? So as you already know, right, we have covered like this three topics in array, right? So I can say these all are array methods that we have covered in the previous session, right? So again, we are on the track and we have splice, and map, filter, these reduce, and map, filter, and reduce. These all the methods that are left. So that will cover now in the current session, right? So let me open my VS Code, okay, and yeah, let me make a comment all this code. So we already know. Let me give you an overview of these three methods again, so that it will be a recall for you all guys, right? So yeah, one second. So yes, so we have push method so that we can add something like what something will be the element here, right? So we can add one or more element to find in the end of the array, right? So we already see in the previous session we can add an element after the, I mean, after the end of the array element, the last element. After that we can add a new element, so that will return a, that will return the new length of an array. So obviously if our array length is 5 here and we are adding one or two elements, so right, the length will also will increase, right? So yeah, no doubt in that. So again, and then we have covered pop method. So what pop method will do, it will do remove all the, it will remove the last element of an array and return that element. So it will not return the whole array, right? Whole array means all the array elements will not return. It will return us that element. So which will be return, it will remove the, I mean, it will return the last element from an array and it returns that element. So whatever element we have removed, that element will be returned by this method, which we called it pop method. So this method can change the length of array. Obviously, if something we are subtracting from the array, or right, we are deleting from the array, right? So we remove the last element. So obviously here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, our I mean say elements of an array, right? So if we are removing 5, so definitely the length should be changed here, right? So we already know the length before deleting the element should be 5, right? Because we have all the elements which are 5 total in counts, right? So I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So count will be the 5 of I mean length of an array would be 5. And if we have removed the last element, so only 4 elements would be left here, right? So this is the concept that we have touched in the previous session, right? So now shift also we have covered. So what shift will do? It will remove the first element from an array and return that removed element, right? So this method change the length of an array. Obviously, if something we are shifting, right? So it will obviously it will change the length of an array, right? So in the same way we can see here what is splice, map, and filter and reduce. So let me make copy of this stacks, right? So yeah, so already we know how many methods are there that we can see in in array, right? So array is very important topic as I told you before, right? So whenever if some interview will be there and if he is asking questions related to JavaScript or React, so definitely he'll touch any of these topics, right? So he will ask you directly what is the splice method, what is slice method, right? What is map method. So we'll cover up one by one every method, right? So do not worry, just keep your eyes here only, focus on the screen, right? So this is the fourth method, right? So what we can call it, these all are array methods, right? So what is like splice and slice? So both are like the text is kind of looking similar, but the method have other like different functionality, I can say, right? So yeah. So what is slice here? So slice method return. Okay, 1 second. Sorry. Yeah. So what slice method will do, right? So by its name only you can assume here slice, right? Means some part, I can say, right, in our normal language, or right. So slice method return a shadow copy of portion of an array into a new array object selected from starting to end. And in the brackets we have here and not included, whatever the and like the last element or the end of the element, right, that will be not included, where start and represent the index of item in that array. The original array, 1 second. Yeah, the original array will not be modified. So let me make into the second line here. Okay, so the original array will not be modified. So what it is saying here, so we know the definition of slice again, right? I'm repeating it again once more, right? Slice method returns a set of returns a shadow copy. So I'll teach you what is shadow copy, what is deep copy. This all are a little bit a big concept, I can say, right? So this is also an interview question. So shadow copy, deep copy. I'll make a a differentiation for this particular thing, right? So we'll cover one more session for this thing. So right, just understand now. So what it will do? So slice, I mean splice, sorry, slice method returns a shadow copy. So you can just assume a copy. It will return a copy portion of an array into a new array. What it will do? It will create a new array, right? Into a new array object selected from start to end. So we are selecting something from starting to end, right? And then so let me take an example, right? So I have created a variable using lat. So what I have created here, right? So we have created a, so yeah, so we have created a array which is having element from 1 to 10. So let me check the length of this array first. So why I'm taking again and again length? So uh, just for reminder us, right? So yeah, let me take first the length of an array, so that you will know what, like how we can find the length and what use we can make it in. So in JavaScript or React, so you will see many places we need to check our length is our array length is making some changes or not. So yeah, it's very important, right? So if you are running any loop, right? So suppose you are running for loop, so over what thing you will run the for loop. So at least we just need any end, right? So what will be the end here? So the length will be the end. I'll cover that as well, right? So again, just let me write here. Sorry, length length of array. So I've created a new variable. Okay, the name using the let variable, and the name would be, I have mentioned your length of an array. Okay, so how we'll find the length? You already knows, right? So dot length, like that we can find the length of this array, right? So yeah, let me make a console.log, and yeah, the length of an array. So what it will give us the length of an array, right? So again, let me save the file and let me clear this terminal again, right? So we already know how to run the JavaScript file. Again, I'm repeating here. So node and whatever the file name we have given. So I have just given a 7 why? Because it will come in order. So because of my use, I have given here 7. So I given file name as a 7 dot array method in JS. And dot .js why we use? Because we are making some file which is for JavaScript only, right? So this we need to take care. Dot .js means JavaScript file is there. So yeah, we are getting 10 here, right? So let me make, so I have created a new, so now I'm using this slice method. So let me create a variable. So I have created here let sliced array, because after creating this slice, we are restoring whatever it is returning here, right? So that we have stored in the slice array, right? Sliced array. So I have taken this array slice, which is here dot. So we already know how we can use this method. So right, we have given here name of this array. So array shift we use, and then uh, yeah, array shift dot shift method, because we were working on shift method. So now in the same way we have slice method. So where is our line? Line number 74. You can take care. So see here, now we have created array slice dot slice, and the number we have passed. So in this we have to pass two parameters, right? So I have passed 2 and 5. So let me make a console log, then I'll explain what it will return and what it will provide us. So right, so then you by yourself only get what I'm doing here and what slice method will do, right? So I do not have any need to explain here, right? So now just need to compare sliced array method, sliced array that is written by using this slice, and then we have passed two elements, right? The parameters, and just compare these. So whatever the elements we have in array slice, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? And yeah, and we have sliced array which is 3, 4, and 5. So why it is giving us the 3, 4, 5? So yeah, again let me come to here. So 2. So it is taking from this 3, right, till 5. So what is the element? This we have passed. So these are the what I can say, uh, index, right? So array start from 0. We already know, right? So this is the 0th index. This is 1, okay, and this would be 2. So the slice method is taking here parameters as a array index. So we passed here 2. So 0, 1, and 2. So it is taking from this number. So it will take the array element from 2th index. So right. So we know already this is 0th index, this is 1 index, and this is 2 index. So what is 2 index? 3, right? So from 2th index to till 5th index, but it will not take the 5th index. So what is our third index? I mean, second index would be this, third index would be 4, and fourth index would be 5, and fifth index would be 6. So it is taken this two second what I can say, element, index element of an array, but it is not taking the fifth. So what will be the fifth index? So here just count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it is not taking 6, because in the definition itself it is written here. So where we have written, so yeah, see in the brackets we have already written here, and not included means you have written here 5, but it will not take the fifth element, right? So let me make some changes in the same. So suppose here we have 10 numbers. So what will be the our last element index, right? So we have 10 here, 10 minus 1 because we have started from 0. So how we can find this? So length minus 1. So whenever we are doing length minus 1, not here we can write. So just a small thing we are doing here, right? So whatever the, so I just wanted to find what is the last index of this array. So what I will do here, I will create a, so don't get confused. I'm just making something so that will be helpful for you guys, right? So how we can find the last index of this array. So we have a length of array that will be 10, right? So let me create a new name, I mean variable using let variable. So what I'm making here, we can give the name here as a last last index of array. So I'm just given a simple name here so that you can understand by its name only, last index of array. So what we are finding here, last index of array. How we can find? So we already know the length, right? So our length is stored in this length of array variable, right? So that minus 1. So what I'm exactly doing here, so let me make a console log of this. So let me copy this 77 line. Let me paste it again in the 78th number line, right? And I want this last index of array. So let me save the file again, and yeah, so we get 9 here, right? So 10 is our length and 9 is the last element. So let me take here 9. So from 2, so I mean 0, 1 and 2. So what is the second index? 2 means second index. Second index would be 3 here, right? So from 3 to till element 9, but it will not include the last element, right? So let me take this example. Let me run my code. So let me clear out again and see what output it will give. So see, it is giving from 3 to till 9. Why not 10? Because the ninth element is our 10th number in the array, right? So the last element with which is having ninth index, right? So because how we can find the last element of an array? So someone will ask you in the interview as well. So this is an interview question. So if someone is giving you a array which is of from 0 to 10, I mean from 1 to 10, it will they will give, and they'll ask give me the last index of an array. So how you will find? So this is the formula, right? Not a big formula. What we are doing? We are just making a we are just making a count of length of array. So how we can find? Using the name of array dot length. So we find the index, I mean the length of an array, and we just need to do minus 1 because our array length will start from 1 and index would start from 0, right? So yeah, we have covered one interview question as well here, and we know how this slice work, right? So again, I'm coming to the next method. So why I'm taking too much time here? Because this is very important, right? Very, very important in the interview question. So that's why I'm taking too much time to explain you. Now we have splice method. So what splice method will do? Splice method change the content of an array by removing or replacing existing or existing elements and or adding a new element in place. So let me take the same example again here. So again we are on track, right? Right track, not wrong track, right? So yeah, and let me make a console of this array so you guys can know what is the array we have. Okay, I haven't saved the file because of that. It's not giving an output. So what happening? So yeah, we have an array which is from 1 to 10, right? So what splice method do? So splice method make changes in the content of an array, or so maybe you are not getting the definition, but let me take an example again here. So do not worry. So what it will do, right? I'll explain you from zero, right? 1 minute. So we have taken this example, right? So let me make a copy, and I have just given here let splice spliced. Okay, do not confuse. We covered slice and now we are on splice method. Is splice. Okay. So let splice array equal to whatever array we have. So what array we have? We have array slice. So I have taken array slice and then dot. Using dot, I can take this method. I can use this method. So what I'm doing here. So let me make a console log of this first. So yeah. So what we are doing here. So just see this definition. So removes four elements starting from index 2 and add 11, 13, 11, 12, and 13. So where at index 2. So what I am doing here, let me make console, then you can get easily. I'll explain it. Okay. So now we have so yeah, let me so what we are doing here, let me comment out this. So yeah, so in the method, I mean in the definition itself, it is written here: splice method change the content of an array. So it will change, it will make some changes. So what changes it will do? It will removing like content of an array by removing. So it will make some changes. What changes it will do? It will removing or replacing existing element. So what do you mean by existing element? So whatever element already existing in the array, that it will replace. Okay, and or adding a new element in the place. So what three things here, right? We can remove some elements, right? Or first thing is removing some elements. So we can remove some elements, or we can replace some existing elements, and we can add new element in place. So three things it will do. It will do first, it will remove some elements from an array. Then whatever elements we are passing here, it will make change in the array. So after removing, it will replace the elements also, right? So in the example we can see here, so it will be easy for you guys, right? So yeah. So before in our array slice, what we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, right? Till 10 we have here, right? And after that, we have just make a console of original array. So our original array is till 10, right? I'm not repeating again. So yeah, and then we have created a splice array. In this, we are using splice method. So what we are storing in this splice array. So after making some changes, so what changes we did here? So just see, here we have 1 and 2, but we have replaced 3, 4, 5, and 6 by 11, 12, and 13, right? And you can see here 7, 8, 9, 10 are as it is, as the original array, right? So we have changed the original array here, right? So yeah, so this two, so how it is working, let me explain here. So what is two here? So this will be the index of an array, right? So what is the second index of an array? You already know array start from zero, right? The index should be start from zero always in array, right? So zero, one, and this will be two. So from the second element, so it will start from second element. And what will be the four? So till four. So second, third, and fourth. So it will remove this three, four, and five. I mean, sorry. From second index of second, right? So zero, one, and two. So from here it will remove four elements. So it will remove here, right? So what it will remove? It will remove here zero. I mean, it will remove here this six, five, four, and three. So four element it is removed here. Here. So zero and one. So okay, from zero, one, and two. So it is removed from second element. So three, four, five, and six. So this is removing count of an element that we need to remove. So four element we have removed. So three, four, and five, and six we have removed from second element. So you know already zero, one, and two. So the from second element we need to remove four elements and we need to replace this element. So suppose I have written here 14. So it will add 14 as well, right? So yeah, it's very easy, not any rocket science. I know some of you are getting it difficult, but we'll take one more example so it will easy for you guys, right? So now you can see I have added 14 as well here, right? So it is replacing 3, 4, like from second element it is replacing four elements. So you can just count 3, 4, I mean 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have removed 3, 4, 5, 6 using this 11, 12, and 13, and 14. So the new array is 1, 2, then 11, 12, 13, 14, and again the same 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, sorry 7, 8, 9, and 10. So let me take a new example. Okay, so let me comment out this, or we can take the same example. Just we can change the numbers here, right? So let me take a new array equal to, I can start my array from zero so that you can understand the index here, right? 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, till 10 only we can take. So again I'm taking the same, I'm not changing the splice method so that will not get confused. I'm just taking here the array. Okay, and let me make console dot log of array, and let me console log this. Console log, you can see here our spliced array is this one. Okay, don't get confused. Let me make a clear terminal. I have saved my file already, and what we are doing here, why it is given 2, 3, 4, sorry, we are making changes in original array, right? So yeah, so yes, so see here we have an array which is starting from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So we have 11 elements total, right? And from second element. So we already know the array starts from 0. So the index of the first element is 0 only. This is first index. This is second index. So from second index to till fourth index, right? So I mean from second index to four element, it will replace by this element, right? So one, one, two, three, and four, right? And it will remove these all elements, and it will replace by 11, 12, 13, 14. So you can see here example, right? So 0, 1, so it is removing 2, 3, 4, 5, and it is added 11, 12, 13, 14, and then the next of the element, I mean the rest of the elements will come. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So nothing big we are doing here. It is not an rocket science, the simple thing, right? So yes, so these two methods we have already covered. This is very important here. And we have map, filter, and reduce. So let me cover this as well. And we have next topic is object creation, property access and restructuring, nested. So that will take in the upcoming session, right? So because this is time taking thing, object I will take in a single session, so we can solve some questions as well on the objects, right? So now we can take the map method. So this is our definition here. So map method. So map methods create a new array. What it will do, it will create a, let me highlight it. So map methods create a new array populated with the result of calling a provided function or every element in the calling array. I know almost you will not get this definition here. Okay. So, so what is map method will do? So using map method, suppose we have an array, right? Using array method, and this is a map method. So we have array for map. So we have element from 1 to 5, and I want to multiply by 2. Not using for loop, we are just doing the operation over the each of the element of an array. Each of the element means the all array elements. So what are the array elements we have, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So what we are doing? We are doing an operation. So we have to double this element. So how we can do using map method we can do. So how? So we have I have created a lat variable. I have created a maps array. So let me make a simple name array. So array, what it is giving, because we have already used this array. So I have commented that code, and I have created a simple name which is array. So lat array which is having elements from 1 to 5, right? And what we are doing here, we just wanted to repeat. We just wanted to double the element, right? Double the each element. Each element or elements, both are same. So elements means each element. Element. Yeah. So what we have here, we have array. So how we can use? We just need to write the array, whatever the array. We just want to do some operation. So I have written here array dot map, and this flower brackets I'm opening here, and again flower brackets this I have open, and in this I'm writing some element, and we just need to write some arrow function here, and then in the flower brackets we can write the operation. So what operation we are doing? Just making a return. So what return will do? It will return the element here, right? So what it will do? It will make element into two. So whatever the elements we have, so it will make a iteration. I mean, how the for loop will work? For loop will work from the first index to the last index, if we are running the for loop for each and every element. So in the same way, map method will work. So it will work on each and element, each or every element, and it will return into two of each element. So let me make a console log so it will be easy for you guys, right? Console.log of map array. Mapped array. Mapped array means we have already done some mapping operation over the array. So yeah, nothing new, just a concept, not a rocket science. Why it is not giving an output? Because we haven't saved the file here, right? So yeah, we have map method. Let me make console of original array, console dot log of array, right? This is our original array. So it will give the original array again here. So yeah, we have an array of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and mapped array. So let me make mapped array, yeah, that is correct. And it is giving double of each element. So see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So let me make my element more here. So 5, 6, 7 till 10 I have giving. So again, let me clear the console terminal and let me make my file run here. So see, from 1 to 10 and map method will be what is mapped array here. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 6, 14, 16, 18 and 20, right? So yeah, right. So we have double of an array. 1 second guys, I'm getting an immediate urgent call. Give me a minute please, sorry. Sorry guys, I think I have shared my screen or not today. Mm, yeah, so what we have already covered here. So yeah, we cover this, right? Double, how we can make a double of an array. So if someone will ask you, uh, create, uh, so this is also an interview question that we have covered here, right? Double of this array element, right? So we are getting double of an array. So right. So if suppose someone will ask, make an element, uh, create a array, create a array with multiplication of 10, right? So how we can do? We just need to change the 2 by 10. So it will give what it will give. It will give each element into 10 and it will give a array here, right? Yeah, one more thing. Let me console.log of the original array. So we can check here, is it making the changes in our original array or not? So this is also an interview question which I'm covering here. So yeah, what is the yeah? So we have mapped array. So we have did into 10 of each and every element. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90, and 100. So we have this output. And you can see here, again, I'm checking what I'm checking. So let me make the original array also. So what I'm doing here in the line number 120, we have just written an array. And in line number 122, I mean 121, we just making a console log of the, the original array, right? And we have created a mapped array element in which we are storing each element would be into 10, right? So from 10 to 100, we have the mapped array we have stored in mapped array, and that we are consoling out in the line number 127, and in the line number 128 we are again making this array console, right? Just for your reference, I'm doing this all. So see, we have the original array, and after that we have did some operation here, right? Again, the original array is same. So what map method is doing here? So this is the very, very important concept here. The interview will definitely ask, will map method will change the original array? So the answer is no. Uh, will map method, uh, so let me write, will map method change the original, original, original array? So the answer is no. Okay. So the answer is always no. Because so what it is doing here? So let me write in the brackets here. So map method does not modify, it will not modify the original array, and but it will create a new array with modified value, right? So yeah, this is the interview question, the line number 117, right? So yeah, we have covered two questions as well, and we have covered, this is interview question, right? Three questions we have covered here, and two coding question we have covered here. So already you know what is map method. So if someone will ask you the difference of all these methods, I'll provide a document as well, right? So that if you are getting forget, right, so you can easily go through that document and understand the difference between all these methods. So someone will ask you in the interview, this will be the common question, right? So what is the difference between map and filter and recurve? So right, so let me cover the whole three methods, then we'll see that question as well, right? So what is the filter method here? So filter method creates a new array with all elements that pass the test implementation by provided function. So what is the test pass? So uh, filter, by its name you are understanding a filter. We are making some filter, right? So we are making some filter. So what? So obviously we are making some condition, right? So suppose I want to filter something. So over the some condition, I'll make some test here, right? So over that here. So what it is written here, filter methods create a new array. So again, it is also create a new array, right? So like the same way map has created a new array, it will not change the original array. So creating a new array with all elements that pass the test implemented by provided function. So right. So let me check. Uh, so again, let's create a new array which is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, right? Let me make a console log. So again, we are making a console log. just for your reference so that you can understand what is the original array. So let me make here name itself is original array because I'm calling it array again and again original array, right? So original array and let filtered array filtered array. So what is the syntax for filter? So you already we already know how map method and what is the syntax of it. So in the same way, we just need to write the original array. So original array, we are just creating a variable using the lat, right? So lat filter array. So what will be the filter? Whatever the filter array would be there, that we are storing in the filter array. Because of that only we have created this uh, name here, right? Filtered array using lat. So is equal to original array dot filter elements, right? So in the same way we have written in the map also, right? So you can see here, yeah. And what we are making here? So element uh, mod we have already covered. If not, so let me give you an example. So what mod will do here? This is mod here, right? Or modulus also we can call mod modulo operation. So it is an operator that gives the reminder of a division operator. So right, it will give you just the reminder only, right? So I have already covered this is in operations here, right? Let me find here. Yeah, we have already covered, right? I remember it. So what it will do, it will give you a reminder here, right? So again, what we are doing here, we are making an element which is of, modulus of 2 is equal to 0. So triple equal to will take the type, the type of data type and value. So what we are doing here, element. So whatever element, suppose the 10th element here, the last element. So 10 module by 2. So yeah, it will not give, it will give 0 because the even number will be divided by 2 fully, right? So 10 divided by 2, how much time? It will take 5 times, right? 5 into 2 equal to 10. So nothing is remember here, right? So that is 0. So 0 is equal to 0. Yeah, uh, it is making the condition as a true. So it will take from 1. So let me make a console log first so that you can understand. You can easily understand here. So this filtered array. Okay. Let me save the file. All other codes are already commented here. Let me clear out the console. So yeah. So this is the original array, and we have created some condition that is checking if some number is even only, then only it will return uh, the elements, right? So yeah, here see whatever the numbers divided by 2, modulus of 2 is equal to 0 only coming, that are all written here. So this is the question. So what question we solve? Filter filter the even numbers from an array. So what we did here? So we did filter of even number from this array, right? So suppose if you want to find odd numbers, so what you will do? Will do here 3 and see the output here. See, it is giving 369. It is giving only odd numbers, right? So whatever the divided by 3 only, that it is giving, right? So you know already how we can run the filter. So what filter will do? It will create a new array and it is providing the new latest array. It will not modify the original array. So suppose if I'm writing here again the original array, so it will not make changes in the original array. So yeah, you are getting here 1, 2 till 10, and this is the filter array after doing this filter method, and it is giving the same original array as before. So yeah, we have cover map and filter that will not modify the original array, right? So we have reduce method. So what reduce method will do? Reduce method execute a reducer function that is provide on each element of an array and resulting is a single output value. So what do you mean? What do you understand by resulting a single output value? That means in map filter we are getting many elements, but in the reduce we will get only the single element. So let me take an example. Array of original array, right? Let me make a console log of it, and let's create a sum. So what it is doing here? So in the reduce method, let me explain the syntax here. So this is the syntax. We have array dot and then accumulator and current value, and it will add the accumulator and current value return. It will return it. So what it will return? It will return a single value only. So suppose, so someone will ask you how the reduce method will work and where you will use. So you will say, if suppose I'm having many arrays and I will do some operation over that array, and I want a single digit output that we can achieve using the reduce method. So suppose if someone asks you to provide the sum of these all elements. So suppose, so let me write the question also here. Question is sum of all elements. Question is sum of all elements in an array using reduce method. So why sum we are finding? Because reduce method will provide us only a single element. So now let me console dot of log sum of an element, right? The sum only we can check here. So see, I have saved the file, and now you are getting here 50. So you already know what it is doing here. It is making the sum of all the elements, and it is providing a single element here. So what is accumulator and current value? So accumulator will be the starting. It is pointing to the current. What is the current here? So what is the current element? So current element would be, it is pointing to the first element here, right? And the I mean the current value will uh, come to the next of accumulator value. So this both will be adding here, right? So what will be the sum of 1 and 2? That will be 3. Then the accumulator will be come here, and we already know we have 3 in the sum of this accumulator, and again the current value move to the next element. So 3 plus 3 would be 6. So in the same way it will follow, and it will make a sum of both the sum of the all elements, right? So and initial value of accumulator is by default 0. If we are not giving here, that means also it is 0, and if we are giving here 0, so it will start from the zeroth of this array, right? So yeah, guys, we have covered the very important topics, that is array method. So this is very important topics whenever we are talking about JavaScript and the React. So suppose we'll finish the JavaScript first, and then we'll move to the React. So once we will be in the React, so you will see all these methods, not this push pop. This will be sometime, but regularly we'll use map, filter, and reduce. So this is very good and easy concept. So yeah, and I'll provide you Where is that my document? I'll provide you this document as well. So what next we have to cover? We have to cover the object and scope, and we have a closer and ES6 feature and callback. So maybe the callback function will not able to cover in the same session. So we'll try to finish. We'll try to bind up this object and scope. So in the object also we have how to create the object, how what is the property, what is the structuring, what is that nested object and array, right? And how the scope will work and what is the scope, what is closure. So this is also very good and very important topics. And ES6 features. So what is ES6 and what are the features of it that will cover in the upcoming session. So yeah, thanks. You all are hope you all are doing good, right? Just learn and grow yourself. Okay, thank you. Thanks for your time.